Hello out there, everyone. I am DJ Particle. This is ParticlePlay Live. What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, and I am still streaming tonight. A late night tonight. That means it's a late night Take It Easy stream this Thursday with RankoHoshino. Hello, Ranko.
Howdy.
Hey. All right. Well, the drawback, Ranko, is we're starting this late. The good part is we get to go as late as we want.
Just like with the second part of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Yep.
And that's exactly why we finished it in only 2 sessions.
Uh-huh.
Shoot, I remember having so much fun with that playthrough.
I know, right? Ate too much? Yeah, Yuki, I did. Yuki Cake, welcome. Welcome to the stream. And Yuki, thanks for the resub back there as well.
Playing through
Always
actually pretty cool game with really awesome music.
Oh, jeez.
I could say the music is better than the game itself, but even the game itself is not that bad. Given how inconsistent Sonic games can be in terms of quality.
Yeah. I want to know now. Are you going to join us for bowling tomorrow night?
Yeah, probably.
Cool.
I did other Pokemon stuff earlier on my stream.
X?
It's more white 2 randomizer post-game nonsense.
Yuki says Lisa isn't a Sonic randomizer. Is there such a thing as a Sonic randomizer?
A few. Sonic Adventure 2 has a randomizer that works with the Steam release of the game and requires the Battle DLC.
Oh, jeez.
I have that stuff. I just haven't gotten around to messing around with it yet. I played Sonic Adventure 2 for Steam, just not on stream. It is actually pretty nice being able to play Sonic Adventure 2 with the Switch Pro controller.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a different experience given how rounded the stick area is, you know?
Oh, the Pope! The Pope just came out against Israel.
Huh.
Yeah. You know, when the fucking Pope, Israel, when the fucking Pope is saying you're going too far, you're going too far.
Hey, BB, you need to listen to the Pope.
Yeah. Hey, Hero Chris, what's up?
Of course, Amy knows who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah. Who was the entire reason that Israel's going too far. Oh, yeah. Someone says here, if you think the Pope is pro-Palestinian, wait until you meet Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. How was everyone's Thanksgiving feast? Like I said earlier, I am quite enfooded.
My dinner was not too different from usual.
We still have to clean up though, but we can do that after stream.
I didn't have a particularly large dinner, but that's okay. That is so weird, going from Gen 5 Pokemon graphics to this.
Oh, jeez.
And from a DS game
after this, we'll be done with Gen 1, won't we?
Yeah, we aren't going to be playing through Blue because that would be stepping backward and playing through Kanto as it is in Red anyway.
Oh, yeah.
No Pokemon between this team and the other team that I was using earlier in common. They're members in common. Other than the fact that this team and that other team just happens to have all starters because I chose one starter and plugged the other two into my save file. Because why the heck not? having immediate access to your save file is pretty nice. You know? All right. A little bit more surfing before we get going, okay?
All right. Everybody's gone surfing. Surfing
We saw
Pikachu.
Pikachu's unique surfing icon. His unique surfing sprite that is also in gold, silver, and crystal, but more colorful. Summer Beach House printer. It says the high score is shown.
There, I just posted on Twitter. I just posted on Twitter. I said, "Hey, BB, when the oh God, I screwed up. I screwed up. I said the tucking Pope because the spell check does not want me to swear.
The Pope is going to tuck you in. Yeah, my high score of
All right, let me try this again.
Also, there's your Game Boy printer compatibility.
Oh. There. I said, hey, BB, when the fucking Pope is saying you're going too far, you're going too far.
Surfing Dude scribbles. When I shoot the tube, the tunes hit the groove. What? Surfing tip 1. After flips, line the board up with the wave for a cool effect. Surfing tip 2. Pulling flips in a jump is totally rad.
Oh my God. Rad!
It's just outside of yellow.
I mean, what is this? The mid-'80s or the late '90s? I mean, come on.
Yes. I should be somewhat decent with this.
Oh, and also something else the Pope did. Pope Francis invited 120 trans people to lunch at the Vatican for the first time, along with 900 other invited guests. To quote, symbolize a friendship within the church.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay. I'm doing terribly.
Someone said the Pope will no longer be in Scream 7. Oh, jeez.
Apparently, you can actually do a triple spin on this mini game, and get lots of points off of that.
You thought rad was a 70s thing? No. Rad is definitely 80s slang. About mid 80s. Started in BMX culture.
All right, that went better. That went better. I got a couple of backward forward flips. I got a double flip.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
oh, Pikachu looks so happy.
Yeah.
Pika, Pika,
there we go.
Pika, Pikachu, Pikachu.
All right.
Or in Ryan Reynolds' voice, yeah, I did it. I fucking did it. Look at this. Ha ha. Right?
Yeah. So happy. All right, now to actually play the game.
Oh God!
Do that real quick.
Someone asked, "Did the Pope just call Israel a terrorist state?" Yes, he did.
The crazy thing is that Palestinians were in that area before the Israelis became a thing. Historically speaking, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Palestine existed in some form before Israel.
Well, it kind of still exists today.
In some form.
Well, the thing is, even though the U.S.
Like I said,
Well, like I said, even though the U.S. doesn't recognize Palestine as its own state right now, the UN does.
But like, yeah, Palestine has existed before
Yeah.
Israel. Since before that.
And you know what's funny? Israel existed before Palestine as well.
Hmm.
And then before that, it was just a bunch of little cities and villages.
Hmm. History is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
That's the first thing you heard the Pope doing for the LGBT community. Oh, yeah. He's been doing a lot of that recently. He also said trans people can be priests, and he has also now officiated gay weddings.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Francis is not fooling around. The thing is the churches in general. I mean, any religion, churches in general are losing people like crazy. So it's basically adapt or die at this point, and Pope Francis is trying to make the Catholic Church adapt.
They still have so many other problems that are worth leaving over.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's the whole abuse scandal, but
Mm.
but what the Pope's been doing for the LGBT community is a step in the right direction.
I still don't trust that guy.
Oh gosh, someone else made the joke. Pope Francis dropped from Scream 7.
Hmm.
Isn't Kiyome from... Well, Kiyome's from Ohio.
And it's himself. He's a dude.
Yeah, there is that too.
His pronouns are he, him.
Yeah. Yeah, Kiyome is very much a he, him.
Yeah.
Well, then again, to be fair, we haven't seen Yuki for a while. We haven't seen Yuki
just
for
to let
years.
you know, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, Kiyome's a guy.
because the thing is, when we first met Kiyome, he hadn't fully come out yet.
Mm.
And then later on, he started going by they, them pronouns. And then after that, he started going by he, him pronouns. So
I remember the change occurring with the pronouns.
yeah. So we can excuse Yuki. We can excuse Yuki the gaff because she likely didn't know.
But now you do.
Yep. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!
Yeah, things just kind of change over time, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
And it's perfectly normal to change.
Actually, Yuki, have you been... That means you haven't been here since I became a VTuber, have you?
That was entirely my idea, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm already on my second model.
I have 3 outfits. I have 3 outfits and 2 different hairstyles with 2 different hairstyles overall.
Oh, yeah.
I still have my original stuff. I don't have the stuff that I used prior to upgrading my hardware. Like with the base rig, that model was just one of the default things.
Oh, Yuki says, I saw your stream as a VTuber on one of your Splatoon streams. Oh, well, if you did, I don't remember you being in the chat room.
Lurkers are hard to spot, you know.
Yeah, lurkers are very hard to spot.
But we appreciate them nonetheless.
Oh, yeah. Lurkers are part of the backbone of a streamer's community.
Yeah. I love lurking in streams when I
Uh-huh.
feel like it.
I like the icon you use too. Where did you get that icon from? With you, with the peeking around the corner.
Oh, that's one of Koi's stream emotes.
Ah, okay. I was lurking hard because I was dealing with you and my father. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry to hear that, Yuke.
I don't have as much of a connection with my father as I used to. He's always busy, and he doesn't even live near me anyway. It's like I'd rather just not bother him, knowing that he's usually busy anyway.
Yeah, stage
And he
3.
doesn't contact me either. And it's like he tried to get me presents before instead of sending me money. It's like, dude, you don't even contact me. You don't even contact me, so it's not like you even know what I like.
Oh, by the way, I have been in contact with Mula Mixtape,
Hmm.
and he's gonna try to get me his instrumental for Chipmas, and I'll make a karaoke file of "All I Want for Chipmas Is You."
Okay.
That will be cool. Of course, he will get final say on whether
Good
I can
answer.
release it or
Yikes.
not. I'll make it and then I'll send it to him. He'll have final say on whether or not I can release it. But I personally I think he'll be fine with it. The way I will credit it on the screen is I will credit it as in the style of Mula Mixtape as Splatoon's Chirpy Chips.
It's like, yeah, it'd just be easier for my dad to send me money or gift cards or whatever,
Yeah.
rather than trying to guess what I like when he has no idea due to not contacting me. I do text him
Oh
every
geez,
time it's
Yuki,
his birthday,
ouch.
though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever. I'd rather spend time with my mom anyway. Do stuff with her occasionally. Even then, I just don't like doing too much outside of the house.
Mm.
Nah, we'll just give up on it. Withdraw. Just be the user's defense anyway. Yeah, Pikachu knows surf because I edited the save file.
Ah.
Unfortunately, things do
All right,
end
Cake is
poorly for
back.
in some situations.
Hey, welcome back, Cake.
Huh. Now these bird keepers are easy pickings for Pikachu. More birds. Okay,
Oh
Pikachu
jeez.
can handle this.
Well, oh yeah, Yuki, you don't have to apologize or anything. Just I mean, I mean, be as active as you feel comfortable. I
Yeah,
mean, notice I wasn't complaining that you weren't here. I was just saying that we haven't seen you in a while.
just making it of that it's been a little
Hmm.
bit of time, and we're happy to have you back.
Oh yeah, it's always great to see old names come back.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Yuki, I think you've been here since what 2018, I think.
Let's see. Following since the 23rd of March 2020.
Oh, 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 no problem, Yuki. No problem.
Yeah.
Ha.
I'll let all of our friends know who may not be aware of things.
Uh huh.
Because knowledge is not inherent to anything or anyone, you know?
Oh, you're online shopping tonight, Cake? You're not going to wait for Cyber Monday?
I think my amiibo set is supposed to arrive tomorrow.
Ah. Oh, your Meebos arrive Saturday or Sunday? Oh, cool. All I can say is be ready for the size of the big man amiibo box. It is the same size as a 3-pack. The big man amiibo is so big they had to use a 3-pack box to fit him in. And of course on Twitter, Luirio posted a photo of Big Man giving a Woomy a big manta hug. It was so cute.
Nice.
Big Big Man is such a softie. He really is.
Mhm.
You love that art, Cake? Yeah, I know.
He's actually a good guy.
Not gonna lie, Big Man greater than Shiver. I like I said when Splatoon 3 started, Shiver was my favorite, but I'm heading a little more toward Fry now. I mean, Big Man is a big softie who I'm sure gives great manta hugs, but
Mhm.
Fry's just perky and peppy, and I love that.
She's a fun time.
Yeah, Fry's just a little cutie.
Yeah. It's funny how she has a massive forehead like Pearl. Oh boy.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would call Curl I don't know if I would call Pearl a cutie.
Yeah. On each their own, right?
She's well, she's a I oh she's a little. How can I say this?
Gremlin.
Yeah, she's a little too
Gremlin.
a little too. I don't want to say street because because the girl grew up rich, but I wouldn't even say brat, but be, because she is overall she is nice, but
Hmm?
she's in your face. That's the term I want to use. She's Pearl is just in your face. Now Marina,
And
she's a cutie.
yeah.
Nice when you're on her good side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, Marina is a cutie. I mean, Marina doesn't have a negative bone in her body. Well, technically, she doesn't have any bones in her body, being a cephling,
She
but
doesn't have any
yeah.
negative ink sac.
Yeah, there we go.
There isn't a negative part of her support structure.
There we go.
And redemption is always good.
How she glomps at Pearl. Oh, yeah, at the end of Octo expansion. Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Give us some more years,
just,
please.
it was like Pearl just wanted to hug her in victory, and Marina just goes, glomp.
Boink.
Nuzzle, nuzzle, nuzzle.
Yeah. Or Yuri, please. Thank you.
It's like, Nintendo, keep dropping those hints. Keep dropping those hints. You know what would be really funny? You know what would be really funny? If the end game for Side Order, if the end game from Side Order canonically establishes that the two of them are in a relationship.
That'd be fun. I'm very much appreciated.
No question canonically establish it.
Yeah, that would be fun. Super fun. Also, Spooter is in the general voice chat.
Oh, Spooter! All right, we gotta get Spooter in here. Where is the Spooter there? Hey, Spooter!
Hi, DJ!
Sup, dude?
I just, finally got some sleep. That's good.
Good.
Because headaches do not go away. And also, I am laying in...
Have you tried taking, like, Excedrin or Vanquish or something like that?
I can't take medications except for Tylenol, and it hardly works. Because my other medicines will interact with it, so...
Oh, jeez. How about mixing the Tylenol with just caffeine? Because Excedrin, Vanquish, stuff like that. One of the big reasons why they're headache medicines is because caffeine helps against headaches.
It does?
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Of course, if you drink too much of it, it causes headaches. But if
that's just a beautiful irony.
Yeah, but if you have a headache, drinking a little caffeine, the old hair of the dog thing actually works with that.
Oh.
Hey, Emmy.
Yeah?
Ivysaur evolved.
Oh, cool.
We got a Venusaur now.
Cool.
A Venusaur?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my god, okay, hear me out. Favorite Pokemon for me personally is every Eevee evolution because Eevees are so cool.
No, Eeveelution.
Evolutions,
Yeah.
yes.
It is an official term now.
Yeah.
It did eventually become an official term.
Yeah, it did.
It did?
Yes, it did.
Yay, y'all. That did become an official term.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna officially...
It's been a while since that happened, but that is an official term.
Yeah, didn't it happen?
Made by the fans.
Yeah, didn't it happen with Let's Go Eevee?
Hey, Cake is in general...
I think it might have actually happened before then. Who knows, though? Let me look that up.
Hello, Cake.
Eeveelution.
I
know it was originally a fan term.
Oh, Yuki says that Sylveon's her all-time favorite.
Sylveon! Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh.
Okay, but I like it. It's just, I feel like... Okay, hear me out. I love Vaporeon. Because they're so cute. Look at them.
Well, all the evolutions are cute.
Evolution is a term used for the current group of 8 Pokemon that evolved from Eevee. It is a portmanteau of the words Eevee and evolution. Its definition may extend to include Eevee itself. It originally was an unofficial term used by fans, but the term eventually passed into the realm of official usage, first as a pun in the official guide of Pokemon Stadium 2.
And then
later in the trading card game Steam Deck Evolution, as well as the game Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. So it's
But has
actually
the
been an
term
official term for quite a while.
But has the term appeared in a mainline game though?
And he's awake.
Pretty sure it has.
Oh,
yeah.
I love
Also,
Vaporeon.
Oh, and apparently also in the news, Kyle Rittenhouse has lost all his money. His lawyer says.
Who's that?
He's the guy. Oh, he's the guy from Northern Illinois, who took a rifle up to the he took a rifle up to the Kenosha riots and started killing rioters.
Oh, that's
And then got off on it from a judge who was obviously in his corner.
Let's see.
Well, now he's lost all his money.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I found this Facebook called Comic Witch that makes like not really, illegal like English prints of Steel Ball Run. So, maybe we should send the account to our parents to see if we could get Steel Ball Run for Christmas. Yeah.
I'm going to get JoJo figures with my Amazon money, but honestly, I feel like all of them suck, and I feel like I should get them for lower prices elsewhere.
I don't
Steel
feel
Ball
good.
figures.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Part of the reason why Ellis.
What?
What
Huh?
happened?
Someone says here, crony capitalism? Nah, fam. Japan's doing korone capitalism. And then someone
Crony
shared
intro.
shared a gif of korone getting petted on the head.
Oh God.
I feel like the prices for JoJo
But what if
figures
Crony was doing it all along?
To be true.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I want to know something.
Or ugly.
Well,
My school actually allowed me and 3 other flute players to do Howl's Moving Castle Flute Quartet
Oh wow.
for our winter concert. So that's gonna be interesting. Because we get our own.
oh yeah, Mom said that she got me a JoJo. Wait. Oh, my mom said she got me a JoJo figure for Christmas, so that's cool.
Nice,
Mhm.
nice.
Oh, cute.
No, it's a JoJo. Actually, it's a JoJo hoodie. It was for my birthday. I mixed it up. I'm gonna look at that picture figures.
Oh,
I'm
God.
sure we'll eventually
I-
see the term evolution used in these videos.
I just
Why
came.
is
I just came upon a picture so cute. Marie giving Shiver a big old hug.
Oh!
Aww.
By the way, as for evolutions, I'm pretty sure that Sylveon is Kiyomi's favorite Pokemon because of the train's flag colors.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when Ranko was streaming Pokemon Scarlet Violet a while back, I made a joke and it was, "Who's your favorite evolution? Sylveon or Transphobia?"
What? Huh?
It was supposed to be some jokes on Sylveon's association with transgender or flags.
Because of the colors.
Yeah.
And even the Sylveon shiny colors are basically the same, but the blue and pinks are swapped with each other.
My gosh. I literally just found my old paint stuff under my bed. What is it doing over here?
God, the camera still won't put my middle finger down all the way for some reason. Huh. Oh God, I brought up this comic again to Dana. It's a comic from early in Splatoon 3. It's like someone's interviewing Deep Cut and asks Fry, you're all yellow, but your tongue and fingers are blue. Why? And then she kind of looks knowingly over at Shiver and says, "Oh, I don't know. It's a mystery." And Shiver's just sitting there, like, looking mega uncomfortable.
Why?
What Yuki? What Yuki?
Splatoon.
Oh yeah, it will be. That's true. Actually,
Guess
no.
what?
Pearlina will always
Chicken
be the best
butt?
Pokemon Flip period.
Honestly, you're right.
Yeah, I am.
I'm doing something down here at the floor because I'm doing
Okay,
something.
I'll keep quiet in my little corner here.
Okay. Thing you would on yourself.
Ooh, I think Crunchyroll is like doing like a holiday sale on figures. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm getting a job soon. Because I need more social merch.
I need a job too, but I need to go on drives to get the rest of the hours, which my parents will not take me on. So
Like trying to become an Uber driver, but you might have to be 18.
yeah, wait, let me look that up real quick.
Trying to apply with my own agency.
How
Take care of
old do you to be
No,
and
Uber Eats. Uber Eats. That's what I was thinking. Because I'm like
Yeah.
trying to
Time
the
I've been
people.
partying community. I had so much fun watching you do your streams. Oh, thanks, Yuki. Ah, Yuki found the Woomy button.
Woomy.
Oh, you actually need 25 to transport people, and in order to deliver food, you need to be 19.
With
That's
the food handler
dumb.
license.
That's
I know.
Why? Why?
That's so stupid. What? Why 19? That's like random.
They told me because I wasn't doing that, but I'm in culinary, so they told me you have to have a food handler's license as well as like whatever age requirement the job requires. So
Mm.
me already having the food handler's license.
Oh, Mackenzie, I think they're selling this figure like for real, and it's like not third party. Like this is like the real deal.
Wait.
Yeah, because there's only 2%, and the one that was 1 star. Sounded like it was actually like a joke. It said, "Oh, it didn't say the stuff into the world."
Peanut butter.
Really trust it, to be honest, because
Oh God.
it's like supposed to be like a really rare Nendroid. Not really, but like fairly rare Nendroid.
I'll check more of the reviews.
I literally like one time put like a fake mustache and like I drew it on with makeup and like a fake septum piercing and I took a picture and I looked like my uncle.
Ah.
I'm
It's
scared.
an import.
Huh?
What does that mean?
That means it's imported from where it was, so it probably is. It seems like this thing is legit. Everything it sells is all like 5 stars, so it actually might be legit here.
Peanut butter in a cup.
Yeah, I'm doing more research.
Oh God.
Let's see.
Another type of deep cut comic I like is Shiver reading off her team's 10x and 100x wins. And someone posted on Twitter, says we love Nintendo censorship, and there's an obvious innuendo in one of the names, a very blatant, profane, and obvious innuendo, and Kiora06, who draws these Shiver saying the stuff comics, it's just 2 panels. First is Shiver just looking at the page, and Shiver saying, "Yeah, I wasn't born yesterday. I'm not reading that one."
I'm like upside down right now because upside down is really fun.
Yeah. There are dress up plushes, and they should make them for there's like plushes where you can like dress them up in like clothes and stuff, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should make Splatoon ones of those. If they did, I would buy it so fast.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Also,
gonna-
the Jeep are all like $30 each for plushie wise.
I'm gonna fall. Oh my god, I'm not gonna fall off my bed again. Not again. Nuh-uh. This will be the third time if I fall off my bed. The last 2 times hurt.
One of the biggest problems I have with the Amazon markers is that they lack pastel purple, which is a very useful color. I use it to like shade skin because I feel like it looks better than like using a tan color, to be honest.
You know what's cool?
What?
Yeah.
Ice.
I love like sucking on ice.
Well,
That is
well,
just
yeah, of course, it's ice.
I love chewing on ice.
oh yeah, I love chewing on ice also.
I look so masculine when I draw a mustache on.
Hmm.
I want to
have
be masculine.
And here's Yuki-chan in the general chat.
I want to be masculine again. Why do I look like my uncle? He looks so pretty, and I want to look like him. Hey, Yuki is in the other chat.
Oh, Yuki. Wait a minute.
Yuki's in general.
Hear me.
Yuki should be modded.
They're not. If they can't get in here.
Yuki, you should be modded.
Hmm.
No, Yuki ain't.
Oh, they're not modded. They're just.
Yeah, but she should be modded. That's the thing.
That's
Hold up.
Hold up. Oh, I've been here an entire year. Holy crap.
Oh, that's nice.
I Why can't I set Yuki's role? There.
Is it?
There. Now Yuki, now you should be able to just go right into the mod voice chat. Yeah, you should be modded, Yuki. I thought I modded you.
Clearly not.
You got a new account. That would do it.
Or
Hi,
that
Yuki.
that would be meaningful.
Hi, Yuki.
Hi.
Hola.
Oh, you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, Yuki's still muted.
We love you, Yuki.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my back. Oh my god. My back
There we
is in pain. It's been into much pain. Hello, Yuki.
Yuki?
Afternoon.
You okay?
Oh, okay. Here we go. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to say to you guys, I love you guys for being a great part of a community. I wasn't expecting. Excuse me,
Oh.
because I've been battling sickness since Tuesday, and I had to work like this for 4 hours on Tuesday. But I just want to take some of DJ's stream time to say, you guys have been just wonderful bunch of groups.
Oh.
We do our
I
best.
We try our
love
best.
Yeah,
being
we
a
try.
yeah. I love being a part of a community like this. It's just very fun to
Aw, thank you.
just be a part of. Yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I was gonna say goodnight to everybody, but my messages is like keep on being missed. I'm like, "Mm." Anyways, I just wish you guys all happy nights, happy end of the week, if anything, and I'll see you guys at the next one. I'll be sure to leave you alert, DJ, by the way, so my view counts towards your stream. So
That's okay.
yeah.
We love you, Yuki.
Yes, we
Thanks.
do.
Yeah.
That's gonna make me say ooh woo on stream, and I don't want to say ooh woo on stream.
Oh, God.
Well,
But
You
you
just
just
did.
did.
Your days.
yeah, I know. I just got done saying it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you feel sick. I hope you feel better soon.
I hope so
Yeah.
too, because this is Because my body has not been adapted to change, and this is the one time in that near a decade that I got sick like this.
Mm.
Yeep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. I'm
I've been
sorry.
taking. Oh, don't be sorry.
I-
Come
I'm
on,
not. I'm
surprise.
not saying anything about sickness. Should I have been sick since quite a while ago?
Like a couple of months ago, Ranko.
Years. It's been years,
Okay,
more than a decade.
understandable. Oh, so my decade of me being sick is kind of your decade of being healthy. It's kind of cool.
Nah, it's just a coincidence.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you, Ranko. I needed that laugh so badly.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just said something completely random. It happens sometimes.
Over a dozen years, yeah.
Let me, Yuki, you are. I barely know you,
It's been
but
a while.
know
It's
like
been a
I
while.
know you, but since I know DJ and Ronco, since I've known them, they've been super sweet, and
Aww.
they've been super sweet to us, and I'm glad that you feel welcome in the community.
Yeah.
Just do me a favor. Do not face me in a one-on-one in Splatoon. I'll either cry or I'll make you cry.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
You're like
that.
making me cry. I don't cry. You cry.
Oh no, I cry a lot. I don't know what you're talking about, Branko.
I'm not.
Especially when I go up against the 1v1 sniper battle in Splatoon. Oh, those are pain.
You can do that against me and have a great time because I can't snipe more than him. Unless I
Hey,
get
the only
lucky or I'm playing the first game.
the only time I'm lucky is when I drop an ink mine, my enemy comes towards me.
And you're like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Let's get him. Come on.
I can get some sniping done in Splatoon 1, but that's about it.
For
Yeah,
me,
but
I can't play
for
Splatoon
me,
because of my little shit brother, but you know,
Why
whatever.
can't you play Splatoon though? That makes like no sense, no offense, but like,
Hear me out. He broke he broke my Switch, and so I literally cannot access it.
do your parents like not make him like replace it or something?
he's a kid.
We've been forcing him to do it for 2 months, and he's not doing it. So I'm guessing he's either gonna get grounded or.
Did he
I
do
have
it
to
like
let
on?
every-
Oh my gosh, stupid smart. Oh yeah, my
if I
sibling. Honestly, one of my siblings like brought my Xbox into like the motorhome thing that we had at the side of our house. I mean, the camper's like off somewhere since it's like winter, but they like sent it there. And while it was there, it stopped working, and I'm 99% sure that it just broke. My mom said, "Oh, it broke with time." It was like 3 years old. A 3-year-old console, like it maybe 4 years old. But a 4-year-old console does not break with time.
mm,
I do not think.
mm,
The Super
well,
Nintendo still works.
it kind of depends on how much you use it. Like for example, my Mark One Switch just literally gave up on me like literally last month. It stopped charging and whatnot.
Oh no.
Yeah,
My Switch is my Switch still works.
How old is your Switch, Yuki?
2015.
Oh.
Since it was released.
Wait,
Since it was
2015.
released.
The
Or
That's
Switches didn't
possible.
exist yet in
like,
2015.
I know.
Switches first came out in March 2017.
There we go. I can't.
I mean, is it
extremely
that old?
use
Is it like a Switch 1.0 from early 2017?
Yep. 2017, the last in stock of my Best Buy up in New York. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sorry that it stopped
I got
working.
my Switch in May 2017. It still works.
Yeah.
I got
Probably
one of
because it's probably because I also left it on as well. That probably was one of the reasons why it gave up on me.
I fully power off my Switch. I actually have 2 Switches.
Yeah.
Like I
I have
really
2
wanted
Switches as
to.
well.
I wish I had more, but you know.
Yeah.
But thanks to having a second Switch, I was able to start up an Animal Crossing island for my mom.
No.
Nice.
We'll be finishing playing our islands soon enough.
Soon enough. Like, soon enough is never enough, and it's sad. Like,
No.
but you know what? I've got my little shit brother back by spooking the absolute fuck out of him during Halloween. And he now apologized. And I made him piss his pants.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So I hid in the closet. And normally it's like 2 a.m. when he's awake. So when he was awake, I got up at 2 in the goddamn morning and put on some like black eyeshadow like under my eye. And he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, you tell me. And then he just kind of like was hearing giggling. He just assumed it was my sister being stupid, but no, it was me kind of fucking with him. And then he like cried. He was like, I'm sorry. Who the fuck are you? And it was like dark, so I walked out and spooked the absolute shit out of him in the dark because our house gets really dark at night.
Oh,
He made
jeez.
He made sure to apologize thoroughly.
I would have been like, come here, you little turd. Let me beat some senseless into you. I
He's
would have been
old
like
brother,
that.
you know.
Would have if my brother isn't a little snitch. But he learned his lesson, so that's all that matters. All that matters is that he learned his goddamn lesson.
You better.
What
Don't
do you
fuck-
think you're gonna do in some way?
I don't know. I found these like cracks, and I don't know like.
Wait, what's DJ streaming?
So for like an
She's doing to take it easy.
actually afraid to closet.
It's taking it easy with DJ Particle.
Oh,
You're welcome.
well, Rocco's the main take it easy
What
person
do you
around
think
here.
about the movie for Thanksgiving that we had on Thanksgiving?
It was mid.
DJ,
I mean, it's my job to help Amy learn how to take it easy.
Oh, yeah.
When actually, I must say, it's pretty damn good. But other than
I've
that,
had some degree of success, I'm sure.
sweet potatoes are good. I was really looking forward to having mac and cheese for Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
I was very disappointed.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even eat any of it. Like, what was that? Like, there was like so much fucking pepper on the top of it. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think that like that was too much.
yeah.
The mac and cheese needs that much pepper on top. Like, let's be real now.
how
Okay.
was everyone's turkey day?
Great.
Good.
Yeah, it happened.
Yeah, Dana made her famous beer turkey again.
Beer
Ugh.
turkey.
But turkey, yum.
Aha. Yep, beer turkey.
I
Oh,
ate
no, that was pretty good. I cried it.
I ate brisket because our family doesn't eat pork because they're weird.
Well, but
Pork has too much fat in it.
wait.
probably why they don't eat.
But turkey's not pork.
Well, no,
Oh.
they don't want pork because we usually eat ham. We don't eat turkey because my papa is a weirdo and he doesn't like turkey for some reason.
Not like turkey? Is he
I don't like the
human?
taste of turkey.
He like
I don't like the taste of turkey.
he's just weird. I love
You see,
him.
we get a Pertu butterball, and we do
Yeah, we got
like
butterball too. We got 14.5-pound butterball. The
Oh.
way Dana makes it. Here's the way Dana makes it. We don't actually stuff the turkey because the way we make it, any stuffing that goes in would be like completely soaked by the time it gets out. But we put the turkey in a roasting pan. And then we put 4 bottles of double bock beer into it.
Oh.
Oh.
And
my.
we put a whole package of margarine into it.
That's one
And
stick, though, right?
yep,
Or
and then Dana spices it up with Creole seasoning and pepper and garlic salt and onions and Tabasco.
That sounds
And
absolutely
then,
delectable.
and then we pop it into hell at 350 degrees. And every 40 minutes, you take it out, you get a baster, you baste the top of the turkey, sending the leftover spice essence back into the juice. And then she
oh,
respices it again. And we pop it back into hell. And we repeat this about, depending on the turkey, 4 or 5 times, depending on the turkey, until it's done. Until it's like done.
Dun dun
I like
dun dun
burn.
dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
I forgot. Also, when taking it out to baste it, she also takes a those flavor injectors. She takes those
Oh
flavor
yeah, that,
injectors and goes right into all the meat of the turkey. So the turkey cooks faster too because that hot 350-degree juice is being injected right into the turkey.
that's
Oh,
so
actually,
chimichanga.
there's something
And it keeps
that
the turkey from getting dry. When the turkey comes out, it is still moist as fuck.
and that's
Oh my god, okay.
Moist.
Hear me out.
Thanks,
Hear me out.
Yeah?
thanks, DJ. You made me hungry again.
So, being in culinary, we were required to have a poultry unit.
Oh?
And so they told us if we don't cook a chicken or a duck or anything that is poultry all the way through, we are going to kill someone. And
my
Trust
God.
me, we cook it all the way through. We even have a meat thermometer to make sure.
you're like, let's not kill people. Let's not kill people.
Yeah, actually, we cooked it beyond the FDA's recommendations. We cooked it to like what?
Wow.
What was it? Like 175, 180 degrees, something like that Fahrenheit.
Well, I had hams, and my mom and I had ham steaks for
my
Turkey
mom
Day.
is making like another turkey. I don't know why. She
Now,
decided
now I'm hungry again. Now I'm hungry again. Jeez.
to.
Trust me, I am well and thoroughly stuffed after turkey and potatoes and stuffing and Jello
Never
1, 2, 3 and pumpkin pie. I am
It's
stuffed.
Oh my god. But hold on, my stepdad's brisket is so good. Like, oh my god. He spices it and then
Excuse me.
before the night before he lets the pit heat up, right?
Yeah.
And then at 4, he is this dedicated. He gets up at 4 in the morning, makes sure everything is cooked, and then he makes sure it's properly seasoned. He seasons the meat the night before to let it soak in, like the seasons to go in.
Marinate it first, basically.
Well,
Yeah.
he marinates it for 24 hours and then adds the seasoning. And then he puts the meat into the pit at 460 degrees for 12 hours. It sounds like too much, right? But it's not because
Wait a minute. If you're talking about a pit, you mean like a smoker?
Like it's a pretty large smoke.
It's a pretty large smoker.
Oh, yeah. Well,
doing
yeah. If
something
you're smoking it, it's going to take longer.
But he said, no, his brisket one time, he brought it to my aunt's party, and let's be honest, my aunt's rich. But I don't talk. But I don't.
Yeah, just as long as you don't deep fry it.
We don't deep fry it. Okay, and then
Wait, did we deep fry your turkey this year? No. Oh.
one time he brought brisket to
Too
the
much
party.
love deep fried turkey.
Oh my! And the one of my friends, not my friend, one of my aunt's friends, who's also kind of rich. He's like, "Who made this?" And my stepdad was like, "Me." And he's like, "This tastes like $1 million. How did you do this?" He
I
said,
did it in $5. What the hell do you want?
Very carefully.
Very
Secret.
carefully and very sturdy. It's secret.
like he literally stays up for 24, almost 26 hours to make sure that this deliciousness doesn't expire. Oh. and he has a business of his own, but it's all the way in Texas.
I wish your uncle cooked for me, my friend. Because my gosh, you're all making me hungry again. Darn it.
Hungry, and I can't. Y'all are making me think about food, and I shouldn't think about food because I already ate. Mashed potato.
Here's the thing: you can never have enough. You can never have enough.
So
Like
true.
literally, literally, what is stopping you?
Vomiting.
Don't. Okay, yeah, okay. Don't go for what I say.
Yeah,
I'm literally
Wait,
sorry.
Ivan?
Oh yeah. Oh, Disney is getting hate right now because they posted some AI art image.
No. Another reason why I dislike Disney. Anyways, I saw this thing on TikTok the other day, and I really, 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 really agree with it. Basically they said that the U.S. citizens should file a class action lawsuit against the U.S. government for misappropriation of collected tax money.
Oh, jeez.
But isn't that so real?
Pretty
'Cause,
much.
So the U.S. military budget is $700 billion a year, which is more than any other country. $700 billion is crazy. Obviously the military needs to be funded, but do they really need to be funded that much?
I know, right?
Their lives.
Spending more than the rest of the top 10 spenders, and most of them are allies or something like that.
Yeah, they just only need.
Even if
They
we
only
cut
need
our
a set
budget, even if
amount.
we cut our military budget in half, we'd still be the biggest spender by a large margin.
I know,
Like-
right?
What the fuck?
Decrease
But that's necessary. Nothing else is, clearly. Aside from corporate bailouts and shit.
That's me, guys. Never change. I'll never change.
But the military is so cool. We gotta fund it or something. I don't know.
No, the military do not need to be funded more than they already are funded. It's just a complete dislocation of money.
Literally,
at that point.
paying people to literally fight other countries when we don't really need to fight ourselves.
Let's go fight countries that didn't attack us, I guess. Has nothing to do with their natural resources or anything like that.
But then they're like, but what if our country goes into war?
We're always in war. We've always been at war.
Seriously.
We're at war with ourselves.
Literally.
We're more war with ourselves than the neighboring countries. Jeez.
Literally, I'm at war with myself every day. That's supposed to be self-sabotage jokes are funny.
Not really.
To me, they are, but
I don't take that very nicely, Missy.
I'm not a Missy.
What should I refer you to then?
Mister.
Let me correct myself then. I don't like how you what's the word? That's my train of thought, darn it. I don't like how you talk yourself there, mister. I lost my train of thought. I had it on repeat, but then I tried to exclude that word, include the other word, and then I'm like, oh, there goes my brain.
Your brain's no.
My brain is like, nuh-uh, you better get it right. You better get it right, or you don't talk anymore. I'm like,
I want to start putting up some missing posters for that brain.
no, you're gonna hear a snap on my forehead every time I do a mistake.
I have little guys. I have 2 little gay slugs.
Nice.
2 little gay slugs, nice. I love it.
The little clicky slugs. Clicky slugs. Slugs.
I wish I had 2 clickies.
You know those little sensory toys? Little clicky ones? I love.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
That might just be the autism. I don't know.
No, it's not the autism. You're just being nice.
I am. My friend. Okay, if we're gonna talk the Amazing Digital Circus, which we totally are,
Okay.
my
Eh,
absolute favorite character
I'm
by
tapping
far
out.
is okay. I love Bubble because you parasite pops. That
Wait,
just
are
looks
we
Also,
talking about the
the
digital?
one of the Thanksgiving Day Parade pop. Oh yeah.
Are we talking about the digital circus that they made creepypastas out of?
What?
Circus?
no,
I don't know.
no.
I don't know. That kind of
I've
scares
got
me.
nothing to say.
Digital circus as a whole.
Look up
No,
the
I
Amazing.
think I'm not saying.
It's an amazing show. I'm just watching it to be funny. And Bubble. Okay, do you know Chain Chomp from one of the original Mario games?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's a different one. It's
They
a different one.
basically
Okay, my
Chain Chomp
bad.
Bubble from I don't know what that show is called because it was from a long time ago.
You're talking about the Powerpuff Girls?
No.
Talking about the. Oh, okay. They're for bubbles then.
Look- If you look up Chain Chomp,
No, it's
Okay,
for
hon.
bubbles.
I have
They
no
look
idea
like
what's going on.
Chomp. They look like Chain Chomp.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
They're Chain Chomp.
Change
I
on.
love games.
I love
I
Chain
love it.
Chomp.
I love it how you could glitch the chain jump to be with you at every single part of the Oracle of Seasons, I believe, is the Legend of Zelda game.
Link to the Past has chain chomps in Turtle Rock.
Yeah,
There is a chain chomp. There is a chain chomp character in Link's Awakening as well.
yeah.
Oh my
I forgot
God.
which game it is.
That's it.
Apparently, oh, by
Yeah.
the way, apparently, if you look up Kakegoe on on Google, you know what the first image hits are?
Sultan.
Shiver at the
I'm afraid
concert.
to ask.
Oh,
Oh.
Huh? 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 Yeah, that's a tenet of Japanese traditional music called kakegoe. It's meant to hype up the audience.
Ah, okay. I was wondering about that. I was wondering.
You can play the Mario
Anyway,
RPG 100 Jump Challenge, Chris? Oh my God.
mhm.
You get
Oh,
you get
gosh.
special equipment for doing 30 super jumps and 100 super jumps in a single turn. And they are
Okay.
equipable. They are only equipable by Mario. I didn't do that in our playthrough of Super Mario RPG because I'm not that good at using super jump.
Oh, someone
Well,
left.
anyways,
But
guys,
yeah, that
I'm
is
gonna
from
go
the
to
original
sleep.
game.
Hope everybody has a good night.
It's just that it doesn't have a combo counter in the original game. That was added in the remake.
Really? I thought
Hmm.
they always had a combo person.
Combo, like super jump, the super jump combo thing has always been a thing. It's just that the combo counter that displays on the screen was added in the
Oh,
remake.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Haha.
Anyways, I'm gonna jet out of here. Hope everybody has a
See
good
ya.
night.
All right, Yuki. Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. It was long overdue, so I decided to visit. Take care, DJ. Have a good stream, Uncle and DJ.
All right.
But yeah,
Ah,
doing a full super jump chain is like super difficult.
yeah.
And if you do the 100, if you do the 100 super jumps in the one turn, it actually qualify. It makes it so that you qualify for both prizes
Hmm.
instead of having to do it 30 then 100 separately. And the challenge only works with super jump. Ultra jump. Yeah, ultra jump doesn't count.
Oh God. I'm reading another deep cut comic. It shows Shiver kind of being affectionate with Fry, and she's like, "Come here, my sweet Fry," and Fry's like, "Oh, Shiv," and then you see from the other side, Shiv trying to grab Fry's purse, like coin purse, and Fry's like, "Drop the bag. You're not using my money to buy another Blahai from InkKia." And then Shiver goes, "Can we use Big Man's?" "Yeah, we can always use Big Man's. Yes." And then off to the side, you see Big Man sneezing. Oh, jeez.
They were trying to be a smooth criminal.
Well, they are.
Yeah.
Well, they are bandits after all.
Mm.
I mean, granted, they're Robin Hood style bandits, but they are still bandits.
I'm thinking about Super Mario Bandits. That was a critical hit, by the way, against my Venusaur. Poor little bird.
Yeah. Pidgey.
Oh, did you see the absolutely awful reflux set this morning?
Oh
pissed off
God!
at
Everyone
people.
keeps saying that.
Yeah, let's go reef slide through the wall and then have a bit of delay, stun frames on yourself, basically. And you just kind of end up dying. I guess I can see that being a
Well,
point.
but do you? I mean, you can throw because sometimes you know how sometimes you get shot off your reef slider before you can actually start moving. Well, if you throw a
Yeah.
wall in front of you first, then
You
you
get
can.
through the wall.
Yeah.
Your reef slider explodes, and
Yeah.
then you have to wait a moment to be able to attack again.
Why can't you just fire off your reflux after that? I mean, it is one of the fastest sinking weapons in
But
the
like
game.
after you use your reef slider, once you've used your reef slider and it explodes, you have to wait just a bit to be able to attack again.
Well,
So
a
you're leaving
tiny,
yourself
tiny bitty,
vulnerable.
a tiny bitty bit.
But like even so, that's a lot of fire going around, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, my personal opinion, as someone who mains a weapon with Splash Wall is completely useless to the reflex because you can already go in and swim and sneak up on people. You don't need to be like protected from that at all.
It is kind of a silly set, not gonna lie.
When I saw the reflex I had a splash roll, I was like, okay, it could be worse. No, I'm just gonna pray it has a good special.
Oh yeah.
And then
Oh yeah. Hero Chris says they can save it with a buff, and something like that has happened before.
Yeah, but
Where
as
I
things
think it
exist now,
happened.
yeah, that's weird.
I forgot whether it happened at the beginning of Fresh Season or Sizzle Season, but they had a weapon and people were saying, "Oh, it's a junk kit. It's a junk kit." But then when the buffs and nerfs came out, they're like, "Oh, this is going to be a good kit after all." You know?
We didn't. The trick is that we didn't know that anything was going to change beyond what we know. You know,
So
yeah.
it's probably going to
knows
happen
that
again.
nothing would be changing.
I mean, hopefully there is a reef slider buff again, but honestly, I still think Splash Walls is just gonna suck.
But yeah,
with the
as
buff
things
on
are now,
it.
the way things are now, that's not exactly a great kit, as far as I can tell,
Mhm.
as far as I can imagine. Like it still has its issues.
And vice versa has happened, like when the Reflux had Tentamissiles, and then they nerfed Tentamissiles, and now that kit's obscure.
Ah.
But it's like, yeah, there could it could be better for sure. But yeah, that bit of vulnerability after using the reef slider is still exploitable. Shoot, a lot of birds around here. Like Venusaur just became, and my grass Pokemon just became a Venusaur. Let me use it. Birds everywhere.
Oh
Like
God.
birds everywhere.
Another deep cut comic. Fry. It starts off with Fry. Fuck. And Striver's like, ah, and she puts her hands over the ears of her friend number 6, and takes number 6 into the next room, gasping all the time. And then number 6 is trying to write something, and then she goes, "Fuck!" And Shiver's like, "Ah!" And Shiver goes back to Fry, and goes on top of Fry and says, "Fry, I fucking told you to stop fucking swearing and fucking forever. You fucking." The rest of this dialogue has been redacted from this speech bubble due to the severe profanity being used.
I'm actually getting real tired right now, honestly. Like,
Oh, me too.
okay, I think I'm gonna leave these to you. You wanna turn something on? We can make popcorn.
I think we should
Ah.
go somewhere to.
Oh, then let's get that then. Well, anyways, have fun
Venusaur
with
has
your
past 100 HP.
Oh yeah. Well, have fun with your Pokemon. I also kind of have a throat thingy with me on, so
Ouch.
you know I'm gonna get a popsicle for that. Anyways, have fun with your Pokemon and see ya.
All right, bye.
All right, see you later.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the term evolution did end up popping up in the main series as well at some point. But yeah, fan term turned official. How fun's that?
Ah. Pick, pick, pick.
No Lutheran turkey here.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, so let's see. PKMN. Am I talking about Pokemon or Pikmin?
Wherever you are.
What the hell?
Like, I don't know. Pikmin's pretty neat, though.
I'm so glad I'm not actually related biologically to Greg Weiberg one little bit. Shit, Greg Weiberg could be dead for all I know.
But yeah, Venusaur is the first Pokemon on the team to have triple-digit health. I'm ready for Charmeleon to evolve so I can teach it fly. Charizard is incapable of learning fly in red, green, and blue for whatever reason. This is fixed in yellow and onward. Despite it being a flying type that can obviously carry people. I mean, Charizard isn't the tallest thing in the world, but even so.
Yeah, nothing worse than eating most of a cherry pie with diet pop. Nothing hypocritical going on there.
Well, still, hun, drinking Diet Pop is still all the more calories you're not drinking.
So yeah, going through through the generations, we'll see the evolution of the series, like art styles and all the mechanics and junk. The next game we'll be hitting up will be the first step in the art evolution department, and a good amount of changes in game mechanics will occur.
Yeah, I know.
Important game mechanics
Very
and
important.
changes will occur. Huh?
Mechanics and change of mechanics, and mechanics change.
Mechanical changes. And the addition of two types.
Oh?
There's being dark and steel. The next time we get a new type will be all the way in Generation 6 with the addition of Fairy. That'd be X and Y. A bit of a balancing and it was needed to counter psychic types. For the Dark and Steel to be added, because Dark is immune and super effective, and Steel simply resists psychic. And a bit of type changing will occur for a small number of moves and one family of Pokemon. And yeah, the graphics will improve. It tends to improve with each generation to a certain point.
True.
But yeah, basically the next game we play in this series will be our first big upgrade.
Cool.
We're going over to Pokemon Gold version. Yep. Pokemon getting their critical hit moves.
Ah.
And once we get past this game, we won't be seeing critical hits flying all over the place when we use moves like Razor Leaf and Slash.
Yeah.
A Persian that uses Slash in Generation 1 basically critical hits all the time due to how fast it is. It's like, yeah, that changes up too.
Ah. Ah.
Going from being based on the move user speed to just having its own formula. Being its own stat, more or less. Having its own way of being buffed and lowered. Like any other stat. The base rate becoming 6.25%. And being adjustable through moves like Focus Energy. Which is kind of broken in the wrong way in Generation 1, where instead of quadrupling the critical hit rate of the user, it quarters it. think that has something to do with there being a typo in the game's code. And they couldn't change that in yellow because the Generation 1 games all being able to battle each other. And any inconsistency within the battle code stuff would cause incompatibility. That caused problems at this point.
True.
Now, weirdly enough, Hypnosis has 70 accuracy in Diamond and Pearl, while it's 60 in all the other games, and yet it's still compatible with the other Gen 4 games for battle. It just so happens that I'm pretty sure that when battling with Diamond and Pearl, the move uses the 70 accuracy instead of 60. Again, it's been so long since I've done any Pokemon battling with other players on back like competitively. I did a little bit of streaming of Pokemon Showdown not terribly too long ago, but that's a different thing. That wasn't with Generation 4 stuff. So, like, yeah, a lot of crazy stuff to keep in mind with this series in terms of game mechanics, going from one generation to the next.
Jeez.
And we've decided to start at the very beginning where it's ultra super glitchy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just play normally, you don't have to worry about it too much, but if you know what to look for, then hell yeah, you're going to have a good time. Or maybe not. Just gotta be careful. Now, some glitches are kind of unavoidable. Because even 100 accuracy moves kind of have that 1 in 256 chance of missing due to a slight typo, I suppose. Just due to the way things are formatted or coded anyway. The only move that doesn't have to worry about this is Swift, which has no accuracy or evasion check.
Oh, jeez.
And just hits no matter what. Except for against Ghost-type Pokemon. Due to that being a normal-type move. I say, yeah. And I believe it's in Generation 1 only that it can even hit Pokemon that are in the middle of using Fly and Dig. So that's fun. And there are glitches that involve flying and digging and being fully paralyzed mid move usage that leave you permanently invulnerable. Generation 1. Have fun with those glitches. It's a pretty long list of them on Bulbapedia if you want to check them out. That article for Generation 1's glitches is pretty long.
Oh, God. Another Shiver Reed Splatfest names comic. So, the winner of the 10X battle is... The winners of the 10X battle are Mortos. Now I'm going to try and figure out what a Splatussi is. Oh, we have fingers this time. Really mixing it up here, I see. Shiver's mom? What do you mean, my mother? And she looks really worried. She looks at the windows of the studio and someone's double flipping her off. She gets on the phone. Hello, Father. Yes, it's me again. Is Mother okay? Where is she right now?
Oh goodness.
And, wow, Shiver, I never knew your mother was participating. Should have brought her a gift or something. Yo, Shiver, let me share a little wisdom. Many kids struggle with new parental figures during that age, and that's okay. That's not my mother, and I'm not a child, Fry. Oh god, another one. And the winners of the 10x battle are Mr. Octo, Mpreg, uh, Toe Liquor, and Shivers X? She's kind of looking weird. As someone else double flipping her off in the window.
Oh my goodness.
Security!
Oh goodness. All right. Let's see. Dugtria, why is your special higher than War Turtles?
I don't know.
I mean, noticeably higher. Well, Alakazam definitely doesn't need calcium. It's like, well, Alakazam definitely doesn't need the calcium. Having over 100 special. Okay, I guess I'll end up going to Pikachu then.
Ah,
Gee, I remember seeing that animation for the first time on my Game Boy a long time ago when I was younger.
I know, right?
I thought that was like one of the coolest things ever. And even to this day, Surf is still a pretty good move. It's one of the few good HM moves. Not like there are a lot of them, but among them, it's one of the few good ones. Waterfall eventually also becoming pretty good as of Generation 4. The funny thing is that Waterfall is actually a Generation 1 move. It was initially exclusive to Goldeen and Seeking. Then it became an HM in the second generation. And then Water types basically all got it.
Well, that's good. Ah.
It's like, yes, that's right, people. Waterfall is a Generation 1 move.
Oh god, another comic. Okay, let's try something simple for once before you girls burn this house to the ground like you did to the oatmeal. Let's just boil some rice. We have our rice boiling in water, so what do we add? Well, we add this bag of sugar now, right? Fry, this is your 10th bag. Big Man has said enough with the sugary concoctions, Fry. We're going to lose our teeth at this rate. Thank you, Shiver. See, we now add this ghost pepper, and absolutely not!
But then the plot twist is that the pepper is a ghost. What a twist! At some point, I should make sure I can get Omega Ruby Sun and Ultra Sun to work with Citra. I'm like, I already know Pokemon X is going to work with for the stream because I played through it on Citra on my own time. Yeah, it was a little finicky, mind you, but it worked. And yes, I did use Skitty with the Nebulight to boost its defenses. Because it is capable of evolving, except it has to be done through a Moonstone. So leveling her up was perfectly safe. She got some work done. She defeated a big old fossil dinosaur dragon thingy somehow. And she beat it to Urantrum, but couldn't defeat her somehow. I don't know. Sometimes things work out better than anyone could ever hope for. For the Pokemon with such terrible stats as Skitties.
Oh, jeez.
For its highest base stat is a 50. It's like its health or something. Like it has terribly low stats. Skitty, what are your base stats after all? And it's evolved from Delcatty really isn't much better. It's kind of unfortunate. Skitty, number 300 in the National Pokédex, of course. 50 HP, 45 attack, 45 defense, 35 special attack, 35 special defense, 50 speed. Yeah, pitiful, right?
I know.
And yet somehow, if you give it as much of a boost into its defenses as possible, and have it hold Aviolite, which boosts its defenses by 50% each, because it is capable of evolving. You can make a Skitty's defenses higher than a Delcatty's. Both of the defenses. Does that mean it's going to take hits that much better? No, not really, because the Skitty still has less health. It's just will be taking less damage. The variety of moves that it can learn is pretty interesting, though. It's like, yeah, I'll admit that statistically speaking, Skitty is just plain awful. But as adorable as it is, that's just basically why I love it so much. It's so cute, especially the one that May has in the anime.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap, that thing is cute. Cute kitty is cute.
Wow.
I'm just kind of glad that Whirlwind and Aurora do not work properly in Gen 1 trainer battles. Because then I just sent out my Doug trio, and then otherwise it would have been swapped out randomly for a different Pokemon, including the one that I swapped away from. That gets fixed. That does get fixed after this game. I believe in Gold and Silver fixes that. Gen 2 fixes that. Yeah, quite a bit of stuff does end up being fixed in Generation 2. It's not perfect, but enough gets fixed for it to be more stable, I suppose. The way it's supposed to be, I suppose. make things the way they were intended to be, more or less. You alright?
Yeah.
Maybe a little sleepy from eating so much?
Yeah. It's the tryptophan.
Mogu Mogu Yummy,
I know.
which is actually the name of one of Okai's original songs.
Oh.
I've listened to it one time. It's a good song. Yeah. Mogu Mogu Okayu. Or greeting. Purple Kitty VTuber Nikomata Okayu, having been friends with Korone since before joining it Hololive, as I've mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
Okayu joined along with Okami Mio because Shirakami Fubuki was tasked with forming a gamer group within Hololive.
Yeah.
She happened to bring along Mio and Okayu, who happened to be friends from like school, and then from there, Okayu invited Korone. So there you go. This is basically how we got the girls of Hololive Gamers to happen. They're supposed to be a little competitive, join tourneys and junk like that. For the most part, that kind of didn't happen. And also at the time of the Hololive Gamers' formation, the other Hololive members were not really big into streaming games, but that did eventually end up happening, and Hololive Gamers started doing idol activities like dancing and singing. So Hololive Gamers is also kind of a legacy name at this point.
Ah.
And now just being a more or less an unnumbered generation within Hololive. Although Fubuki was already a member of the first generation as well, so like there's that for fun trivia for those who are unaware. But she's still counted as part of Gen 1, so yeah.
Ah,
Got
jeez.
the white fox girl, the black wolf girl, the purple cat girl, and the brown dog girl.
Mm.
They all got their animal ears on the top of their head. They're all good girls though. But for the most part, Hololive girls are all pretty good in their own different ways.
Ah, weird. Left hand works fine. Right hand, it won't put my finger down all the way.
Like, but
I got broken. I guess I got broken finger.
Like, but camera, I'm not left-handed.
I can still do this though. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life. Live long and prosper.
I can't do it with this hand. Oh well.
Womp womp. The Star Trek is still so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, finally something for my Venusaur to faint the heck out of. And this doesn't sound very threatening, does it?
I know.
That sounds kind of silly. I'm going to faint you to unconsciousness.
Oh, jeez.
Like, let me see how much the dumb stuff that I can think of saying. And it's like another random thing that just popped up in my head. Earlier while I was playing a different Pokemon game, I got my voice complimented. That
Oh,
someone said
jeez.
my voice is pretty.
Well, you do have a cute
Like,
voice.
uh-huh. Okay. All right. The long road from Fuchsia back to Lavender Town. I'm sure you remember going through here on Red version. How long that took. Thankfully, tonight time limit is not as much of a thing. We're facing off against rather cute Pokemon at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Are these people getting their Meowth, though? They're not available to me in the wild. Not in this game. Not in Red either.
Meow. That's right.
Yeah. Batty Blastine. She's really good as Meowth's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I remember hearing that voice a lot while watching Pokemon, of course.
Mm-hmm.
When the anime became a thing in the US. Good voice for sure.
Uh.
All right, leveling up.
Ah. Mm. Ooh.
A little sleepy?
Just a little.
Dutria went underground. Roar missed. Then Vulpix decided it would be a perfectly good idea to use Quick Attack to move before Dugtrio came back up above the ground. Like, yeah, good job, game. Good job. You were trying to miss on purpose, then you done did it. Mission accomplished.
All right.
And then Rattata uses
Diggy diggy
Focus
hole.
Energy, and then Quick Attack.
Diggy
That
diggy hole.
accomplished nothing. Like, come on, game. It's like, I know you want to attack before I attack, but that's not going to get you anywhere when I'm using Dig. And everything in my team is now at the same level again. It's like, you're good for a kid? Yeah, well, I'm good for a squid. There will eventually also be squid Pokemon introduced to the series. Inkay. Introduced into X and Y. It is a dark psychic type Pokemon. It took the way due to the way it evolves, it took until Generation 6 for it to be introduced to the series because in order to evolve it, you got to get it up to at least a certain level and hold the system upside down. Yeah, you can level up past a certain point while holding the system upside down. And it wasn't until the 3DS that there was a gyroscope added to the hardware. Meaning that such an evolution would be impossible in older games. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And Inkay is the only Pokemon that evolves that way. And it still applies on the Switch. It evolves into Malamar, basically an upside-down squid. Definitely a strange-looking Pokemon, that's for sure. But Inkay itself is actually pretty cute. Just a cute little Woomy Pokemon, basically.
Yeah.
That oddly is not a water type. That just makes things more interesting, you know? It does make things pretty interesting. It's a psychic type Pokemon that's immune to psychic type moves except through the use of Miracle Eye, which was added in Generation 4. Which removes Dark's immunity to Psychic, much like Foresight and Odor Sleuth. I know Foresight removes the Ghost type immunity to normal and fighting, but that's added in Gen 2.
Mm-hmm.
I know a whole lot of stuff about Pokemon, especially the main series games. Are there any holes in my noteworthy holes in my knowledge of these games regarding, like, especially just the in-game play stuff? Yeah, can't say I've put too much effort into Generation 7,
Yeah.
because I haven't completed any of those games. I still haven't even finished Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, but I'm pretty far along with them on my on my actual game cards. But at the same time, they're remakes of Ruby and Sapphire, so it's like, yeah, sure, I know stuff about them aside from like there being more stuff added to them. A lot of fans are disappointed by the absence of their Battle Frontier that exists in Emerald. There's just reference to it
Yeah.
being in construction in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and it's like, yeah, bit of an odd choice. All those fancy battle facilities that happened in Generation 4 games, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Also Emerald, which had their own different. They're different between those two generations, Gen 3 and Gen 4, but like the overall concept is the same. And we'll get to see that in this series eventually as well. In our playthroughs.
Mm.
Oh, hey, check it out. Another Pokemon is summoning a high critical hit move. Slash? Yes, please. And given how fast Dugtrio is, it's basically always going to be getting critical hits. Oh, goodness. Crabhammer being another high critical hit rate move. In Generation 1, and being one of the Generation 1 moves that does that. But you got to have Krabby or Kingler on the team to be able to do that. Sadly, it's not an amazing move otherwise because Krabby and Kingler have a high physical attack stat, and Watcher moves are special prior to Generation 4. So it's not that amazing, but even so, there you go. Yeah. Razor Leaf, Slash, Karate Chop, and Crabhammer. Get your critical hits. Get your critical hits here.
Crits! Get your crits! Crits! Get your crits here! Crits!
For the first 5 generations, critical hits double a move's damage output. This is nerfed to being just an addition of 50%, or times 1.5. And it's something that I kind of had to get used to with the newer games. It's like, oh, it's not going to do quite as much damage as it would have if it was an even older game. It's like one of the older games that, like what we're playing right now. I mean, like, to be fair, having your damage just spontaneously being double is kind of ridiculous.
I know, right?
On top of ignoring defense boosts. Also, weirdly enough, in Generation 1, critical hits also ignore your attack buffs. So if you boost your attack a bunch and then get a critical hit, you'll actually do less damage. Which is also pretty weird. That is fixed in Generation 2, by the way. Where it only ignores your attack or special attack being lowered and the opponent's defense buffs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, some things changed for the better. Some changes are just what they are, I guess. But overall, the series does get better. It has collectively gotten better over time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, looking at this now and then looking over to Scarlet and Violet, this is just a world of difference. And I don't just mean the graphical differences, you know? Mechanically, the things are hella different. Although the overall formula is basically the same. There's changes here and there in terms of mechanics. New gimmicks added along the way. And I mentioned Goldeen earlier. Here you go, Goldeen. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Is that EXP gain? 666. You defeated a Goldeen. Have 666 experience points. All right. And we are still going from one city to the to another to a town back to a town. And we will eventually run back into that Snorlax we bumped into east of Vermilion City.
Jeez.
One of the things I did tonight on White Tea Radio was actually catch a legendary Pokemon that I have no plans on using. And the funny thing is that its nature is relaxed. So it's like, I'm going to take it easy with my ancient rock golem named Reggie Rock.
Oh God, I just found another funny deep cut comic. It starts out showing econ of despair, watching watching TV. Then the Splatcast. And it starts off, Shiver. It's been totally cool having you on the Splatcast, Ichia. Ichia from Deep Row.
Okay.
We still have one question hanging in the air, though. Are you still in touch with Econ? Because remember, they both used to be in Squid Squad together. What really went down last time you were together? Isn't that kind of a personal question? You make it sound like they were dating or something. Well, yeah. What he said. Hey, he agreed with me. But everyone's been asking about it for years. You have to give us at least some info. We need to know it, Chia. Well, okay, screw it. I'll tell you. Everyone thinks it was this big, scary, complicated thing. You know, people like drama. But the actual reason we don't get along is actually pretty simple. He wouldn't stop blowing up my bathroom. And Shiver and Fry are just laughing their heads off. And he's like, I'm serious. You like with splat bombs? I don't think that's what he means, big man. Every time we rehearse at my house, he'd make a mess. The other band members wouldn't let him near their places, and his apartment was too small. So I'm stuck with him, and my toilet looks worse than Mahi Mahi after the chocolate Splatfest. I can only imagine how much worse Waterbees looks. You're right, Ichia. But seriously, what really happened? That's all the time we've got, actually. and then we cut back to Econ and Warabi. And Warabi's laughing their fool head off. And Econ just says, I'm going to kill him.
All right, time to seismic toss a koi. A carp. Whatever. We're seismic tossing a fish. That can tackle. It can it learned tackle. It knows tackle. Isn't that fantastic? It can do something other than splash.
Yeah.
Speaking of splash, and Alakazam wrestles with a Magikarp. That'd be funny if someone actually were to draw that. Iron. Get some iron in our diet.
Iron butterfly.
Mm-hmm. Right. 42, 50, 72. Oh, yeah. Fourth turtle has plenty of defense. 69. Nice. Yeah, Venusaur has some pretty nice defense. Some pretty nice defense going on here. Four and 44. Wow, Alakazam has less defense than Pikachu. Okay, here you go, Alakazam. You could use the defense. I mean, there is a bit of a level difference, but even so, that's kind of funny. Yeah, Alakazam is not known for its physical defense. It's known for its amazing special attacking capability. And being fast as well. Now we are at least going to get the Super Rod. Don't worry about the old rod or the good rod. Get the Super Rod because it can do something fun in this game. So you remember us going after? It's like I guess I'll go ahead and tell you. You remember when we went to fish for Dratini and the red version, right?
Yeah. Hey, Fudge, welcome
It is
to the stream.
I
Happy
mentioned that it
Thanksgiving to
is
you
also
too.
possible to get Dragonair that way.
Oh, cool.
This is the game where it's possible.
Good. Let's do that.
No, because it would still end up only being at level 15. So we might, if we have time for it after the champion, like we can do that again and all that good stuff. But like, yeah, it's also a very low percentage chance of happening. So like, no, not now anyway. Hey there, Fudge. Happy Turkey Day.
How you doing today, Fudge? Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Here we go. And yet with the Alakazam's rather thin defense, Electrode still could not defeat it with the self-destruct. Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
but at the same time, Electrode is not known for its attack stat. And even with the defense halving mechanism that self-destruct and explosion had for the first 4 generations, yeah, that still wasn't enough.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. All right. Another deep cut comic. Yeah, that's right. Fry and I were in the same class. And I could tell that she was a little bit wild, a little bit reckless. I sort of looked after her. Flashback to school. Guys, which would you rather see? What happens when I eat these Mentos and drink this Coke at the same time? Or see how long I can last in the school swimming pool before I disintegrate? Fry, no! You looked after me? If anything, it was the other way around. All right, who wants to learn how to do the knife game? Shiver, no! The knife game.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we are up to Snorlax.
We upped the Snorlax?
We've made it all the way to Snorlax. Anyway, yeah, Regirock that I caught has added defense thanks to its nature, increasing the defense while lowering the speed. It's like, yeah, sure, Regirock needs extra defense when it has a base defense of 200. Putting it at 6th place for base defense, tied with regular Steelix.
Oh, jeez.
Like, yeah, sure. I looked at its stats in game, and at level 65, it adds 301 defense. Just like, let me take it easy with my big, tough, ancient rock golem. All right. I just remembered I was wanting to do a different another thing for my Venusaur. And well, not that it's a Venusaur, my grass Pokemon. I wanted to also teach it Toxic, so I could show you the weird interaction between it and Leech Seed. I guess I could do that after this little skirmish. Be trying to catch the other Snorlax, but like, yeah. Pikachu, get in there! Try not to faint. Thunderwave it. I unfortunately don't have Sleep Powder on this team. Holy shit, Pikachu, you actually did quite a bit of damage there. Okay, it's asleep. Healed up, obviously, because it used rest. I need to be careful with using submission because Snorlax has a lot of health. The more damage I do to it, the more recoil damage I receive. And again, it's not terrible at this point. I only have 2 Great Balls, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
I have 8 Great Balls. I was misreading the 2 as the Great Ball number. It's actually the max potions that I have 2 of. Okay, I have 8 Great Balls. There we go. All right. It didn't take too much effort. That is so cute.
Oh, jeez.
It only took 1 try, basically. have the TM for Toxic with me. I'm going to take a bit of a detour. Drowsy. Well, that looks familiar. Shame I didn't get it at that high of a level in red.
Yeah, hon. Yeah. After stream, we got to get the kitchen cleaned up.
Alright, Pokemon Toxic. Move. There we go. TM06. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. It's like I should know this some of this stuff. And we're going to use the Toxic TM on Venusaur. When you use Toxic on an opponent, you badly poison the target, which deals less damage than regular poison. It deals less. I love stuttering, by the way. It deals less damage to the target than regular poison initially, starting off at 1/16, but the damage it deals between each turn goes up per turn. In Generation 1, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
Leech Seed also points to this formula. So, as Toxic racks up its damage, Leech Seed also gets buffed per turn. So it's like, yeah, let's check that weird interaction out, right? And what better Pokemon to do that with than Venusaur?
True.
Basically, any Pokemon that can learn a TM move is compatible with Toxic as well. So, combining Toxic with Leech Seed does weird stuff in Generation 1, as you can tell. This, of course, is fixed in Generation 2 and onward. Where Leech Seed just does what it's supposed to do, regardless of whether the opponent is badly poisoned or not. And when you switch out a badly poisoned Pokemon early on in the series and bring it back in, it reduces the bad poisoning status to regular poison.
Oh, jeez.
But that also ends up being fixed at some point. I could have healed my Pokemon while I was at the center. But I only really needed to get the TM, so it's like, yeah, whatevs. Also, I could probably stand to get some more potion and more super potions.
Yeah.
I might have loaded up a little bit too much on healing items in my other playthrough that I was doing earlier. Like all the dozens of lemonades that I got, all the dozens of Moo Moo Milks that I got, all the dozens of hyper potions I got, all that stuff. Finally ran myself out of the lemonades and Moo Moo Milks. Anyway, at least Fudge is doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And now, to
Just-
fight against Pokemon that are lower leveled than before.
Yeah. Fudge says she just got home. So,
Hmm.
so what did you have? What did you have for your Thanksgiving? Turkey? Something else? Classic turkey? Barbecue turkey? Oh my God! Yeah, over here, Dana made her beer turkey again.
Interesting. I mean,
well,
fascinating.
I described it earlier.
I mean, the barbecue turkey thing.
Yeah, barbecue turkey. That sounds interesting.
That sounds fascinating.
Fascinating. Yeah, yeah, but except my pointed ears here aren't Vulcan ears; they're Inkling ears.
Yeah.
Although,
Okay, back to the usual level.
although I do know of a VTuber who in Vroid made a Vulcan avatar. They because there's a slider in Vroid where you can make your ears jut out or fold back in. Well, she folded hers back in, so she was a Vulcan.
Interesting. I mean, fascinating.
Fascinating. Yes.
No, people. It's like, no. These are Woomy ears
Yep.
that you see on the screen.
Woomy.
Like, no, my ears are Woomy ears.
I'm still a Trekkie though. See? See
Yeah.
my shirt? Still a Trekkie. Starfleet. I'm a Starfleet Woomy.
Like, I can do whatever I want. I can be whatever I want.
Uh-huh.
Heck yeah. It's like only one of the most ludicrous abilities one could ever think of. And yes, I too can achieve ludicrous speed.
Ludicrous speed.
Shoot, that scene is so hilarious.
Ah.
It will never not be funny.
Oh, Ranko, did you know that there was a Spaceballs animated series?
Hmm.
It only ran for one
Interesting.
season.
Okay.
But it's kind of weird, though.
Come on. That's typical for
No, I
Spaceballs.
mean it's
already
weird even for Spaceballs. That's how weird
Wow.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah. And most of the voices from the movie came back. Daphne Zuniga as Vespa, Bill Pullman as Lone Star. I think Joan Rivers was still alive at that point too to do Dot Matrix. And of course Mel Brooks did Yogurt and Scroob.
And meanwhile, Charmeleon has hit 100 HP.
Yeah, they just had to find new. They just had to find new voices for Barf and well, because John Candy is dead, and Dark Helmet because Rick Moranis just refused to come back. And yes, it is called Spaceballs, the animated series. Yes, the full title of it is Spaceballs, the animated series.
Wow.
And I have all the episodes stored on my computer.
Nice.
Yeah. It is really weird, though.
Oh my goodness, Golding did so little damage even with the critical hit. That's just how tough War Turtle kind of is. Yeah. We saw that pretty good defense set a little earlier.
Oh God, I found an old tweet from May 2022. Back when the first season of Strange New Worlds had just started, someone said, "What I want is a Lower Decks time travel episode to the SNW era. I just need a crossover between the current shows." So I retweeted it and I said, "This tweet aged well." Because a crossover did happen in season 2 of
Wow.
Strange New Worlds.
All right.
These songs.
Gotta love them.
These songs are driving me woomy.
You gotta love them. The classics. All right, hold on. Can anything on my team learn Payday? Only Pikachu. I don't know, but don't worry. The music will also get better over time.
Well, yeah. Mm.
I mean, I know you've heard the final boss theme of Scarlet and Violet before we started working on this project. You did watch my Pokemon, my Gen 9 Pokemon stuff on my stream before.
Oh, jeez.
And you were like, yeah, you got to do that again on Violet. And I was like, yeah. And I did. I still haven't played any of the DLC yet. But I want to do that after I take care of the last Shooty Rafiti game, which I wanted to, which I'm holding off on and until after I'm done with the Pokemon White T rando stuff.
Excuse me. All right. Yeah, and Fudge, I had described Dana's beer turkey once before. Basic. Oh God, it's. Ah, why? Why is my camera having so much trouble with that one finger?
Yibby.
Oh, now it's screwing up two of my fingers.
I guess I could have kept quiet about that one, Ned. So we got Hitmonlee the first time through this.
Maybe if I turn the light on. No. Hmm. Hmm.
Fighting Dojo time, because why not?
All right. Let's
The
reboot the
former
hand
gym of
tracking.
Saffron City.
Nope, I rebooted the hand tracking. Still isn't working. Ah. Ah.
Oh my goodness, Karate Chop did like only so much damage without the critical hit. Only 10 damage. At
Nope.
least this time I'm immediately remembering the fighting dojo. And sometimes I forget this place exists, despite it
Ah.
being right next to the current gym of the
Yeah.
city.
Ooh, that's not good. All right, this thing made me bigger. Do not want to do that.
I'm not going to see what popped up in my mind.
What?
I'm not going to say.
All right.
But things did happen in my head.
Oh, jeez.
Huh?
Nope, it's... Nope, that didn't work either. Huh. That's the, I'm looking at the video feed,
Mhm.
and the actual tracking dots are picking up my fingers correctly, but it's not actually. But it's not actually putting them all the way down.
Something's going on then.
Yeah. Hmm. Huh. All right, that's a little strange. What I really need, what I really need is leap motion.
Some kind of better motion detection.
Yeah, that's what I really need is leap motion.
Razor Leaf may not be strong, but getting those critical hits is also it's like it's nice. Yeah, it's also a nice thing to have. It's always nice. There we go. Dude, what does stubbing your finger have to do with Pokemon battles? I mean, other
Stubbing your
than
finger?
just stubbing your finger, stuff fingers. Okay, it'll make throwing the Pokeball harder. Then what?
Huh. No. Hmm. Hmm. That is weird.
Critical hits for days.
Ah, all right.
You got the choice between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. We chose Hitmonlee the first time, so
Ah.
this time
Choose
we're choosing
Hitmonchan. Yeah.
Hitmonchan. Not like we'll be using it. What goes around comes around. There's the other scroll text. And the next task at hand is taking on Team Rocket in Silphco. Like, ow, watch where you're walking. I'll be buying hyper potions soon enough, but there you go. I have the ability to buy hyper potions. I don't quite need them yet. Team 29, Psychic. Can something other than Alakazam learn that on my team? The answer is no. And Alakazam will just learn it by leveling up anyway. So there's kind of no point in using it unless I want Psychic on Alakazam now. It's okay. Psybeam is okay. I don't think we necessarily need to grab up all the items in Silphco either. Yeah, we can at least start working on Silphco tonight. Because I'd still also like to get some sleep, you know?
Yeah.
I heard there was a kid wandering around. There was a wandering kid. You're my first opponent in this building. How did you know? need the card key. Like, rather than use my items, I could just dig it out of that building somehow without wrecking up the floors. I just use the Pokemon Center and then do what I usually do with Silph Go. Go from the second floor and upward through the stairs, taking on all the trainer battles. One floor at a time. We'll see how quickly this goes by. And it's like, what are you doing here? Wrecking your operation.
Do I go visit family or stay home? I stay home. The rest of my family is like over 1,000 miles away.
As for my Turkey Day activities on my Animal Crossing island, I did the bare minimum this time, rather than dealing with the secret ingredient stuff yet again. Just to keep
Ah,
things kind of short, since I am trying to wind things down,
hmm.
more or less. And make things kind of quick. You got a Golbat and the Steamafy, Zubat and the Raticate, because why not? It's one of those Pokemon that will get a bit of a type adjustment in Generation 2, where it goes from just being an electric type to being an electric steel type. This also applies to Magneton. And due to Magneton's introduction, due to Magneton's introduction in Generation 4, it had always been an electric steel type for its entire existence. Due to the previous adjustment to the previous forms as types. Yeah. Magneton Force, was introduced after the steel type. So there's that. Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone are pretty cool Pokemon. I also gotta love how Pikachu's still doing work despite being Pikachu. As in, yeah, that thing is not evolving, but even so, it's still getting something done. Yes, here we are. Magneton as well, of course. Magneton, made of 3 Magnemite, is 10 times heavier than Magnemite. It's like, why is that a
Well, that's
thing?
okay, Fudge. Dana and I had a great meal.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, Emmy.
Yeah?
Yeah, Magneton is basically 3 Magnemite, yet Magneton is 10 times heavier than Magnemite.
What do you mean? What did we have? We had your beer turkey.
At least that's how it is with the the freedom unit. The pounds, how many pounds that these things weigh. Alakazam! Seismic tosses a living set of magnets. Now I'm hungry, but it's almost
Oh,
time.
jeez.
But once I get finished with these like this session, I'm going to bed.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm already in my pajamas, so it's like, yeah, I'm ready for bed. Okay, there's this. She's not a trainer. Help, I'm a self-employee. And by help, I mean let's battle. Because I'm actually with Team Rocket.
Ah.
pressing the buttons a little bit too quickly. It's like, what did we have? We had my infamous beer turkey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, infamous.
Yeah, that's what Dana said in the chat.
There we go.
Hey there, Juno. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Hi, it's like 7 a.m. for me. Yeah, in the UK. It's only after 2 a.m. here for me. 1 a.m. for Emmy.
True.
But yeah, Juno's in the United Kingdom.
Oh,
Also, we've got our Blastoise.
how you doing today, Juno?
Yeah, I think I should be buying hyper potions at some point. Yeah, we're getting to listen to this weird music again. I don't need to grab all the items. I don't see many items. Weird stuff that happens when you fall asleep early. Either way, I'm good. How's everyone? I'm pretty good.
Yes, I know, hon. I'm doing okay, Juno.
It's still unusually quiet out for a Saturday night. For a not a Saturday night. What am I thinking? It's still unusually quiet out. Shit. Damn it. I just realized something. I have to go to
What?
the aquarium. The water in the aquarium's probably fairly cold. And we gotta get new filters tomorrow because the aquarium filter looks like snot.
Right, it's finally time for another thing to evolve. And yeah,
Charmeleon.
here we go. Lizardon. Everything is as evolved as it's going to get. Pikachu, again, will not evolve.
Evolve.
It
I know.
refuses
Pikachu will not evolve. That's weird.
because of the enemy. And this is yellow. The starter Pikachu and Eevee in the Let's Go games follow this as well. I'm pretty sure. I know the Pikachu. I'm pretty sure it would be like that. It would make sense for it to be like that because they are supposed to be yellow remakes anyway.
Oh, yeah.
This guy was using an editor and he screwed up his Pokemon save. He saved the cartridge.
And they have different stats from normal Pikachu and Eevee anyway.
Saved his lost Pokemon and brought it back in an act of Frankensteinian resurrection.
And it's finally time to teach Fly to my fire Pokemon.
There we go.
He had fused his Game Shark and put silly values into his Pokemon and lost his champion Pokemon.
And of course, get rid of Leer.
Jeez.
Otherwise, if Pikachu was fine with evolving, Ash would have a Raichu. And so would I in this game.
Yeah.
Why that stuck in my head, I have no idea.
Hey, hon, I was saying earlier, back on May 4th, 2022, just as Strange New Worlds Season 1 had started to air, someone said, what I want is a Lower Decks time travel episode to the Strange New Worlds era. I just need a crossover between the current shows. Doodly, doodly, doodly. Oh, just over a year later.
exactly why I don't like yellow righties better. Yeah, but I'm fine with having the Pikachu stay as it is. It's a challenge for sure. Like, at least
Pikachu.
Pikachu isn't as bad as Skitty. As much as I love Skitty, I will admit that that thing's stats are just terrible.
Get this tomorrow.
I've managed to make it work before.
All right.
The fish's breathing filter is pretty shot out.
But I kind of am sort of working with 5.5 Pokemon or something like that.
I have the stinking flatulence of death.
At least it won't be an issue with moving forward with the series. I had the option of grabbing a Skitty for my White 2 stuff that I do on my own time for
Yeah.
streaming. It's like, you know what? No, not this time. As much as I love Skitty, I would. The issue is that all the trainer teams had the Pokemon randomized. So it's like, oh no, having a Skitty would be a pretty bad idea, even with Eviolite boosting its defenses. Because as I've mentioned before, so far I've had to deal with 3 different Arceus, one of which was mandatory because Team Plasma. It's like my team in Let's Go. Pikachu was even worse. I had like 4.5 Pokemon. It was Pikachu, Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Clefairy, Meltan. I see. At least Clefairy can also do something. Yeah, the starter Eevee and Pikachu. Evolving this, now that's not an option. The Clefairy you beat Lance's Dragonite alone. Cool. Yeah, go Clefairy. Make use of your fairy type and move variety. Poor Hypno could be doing damage to my Alakazam, but is instead trying to use poison gas, which doesn't have amazing accuracy at all.
The Clefairy beat Lance's Dragonite alone? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. By the way, we're back up on the fifth floor.
All right.
Water's really cold.
We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Ooh.
A little bit of overkill right there. Coming up. Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
overkill.
No kill like overkill. I mean, it's over faint. Yeah. You know, that sounds kind of dumb as well, not gonna lie.
For some reason, the floor water is way colder. Hope it's okay for the fish.
Oh, jeez.
That's just an item here. And item here. I'm not grabbing the items other than the card key because that's all I need. We've already taken care of this trainer to get the card key. So we're going upward. All right. Floor 6. Making pretty good progress here. Good progress. Getting through this pretty quickly since I'm not grabbing all the items. Not doing literally everything this time, just battling all the trainers, and that's good enough for me.
I'm serious. I'm staying up to straighten out this kitchen.
I know, hun. Jeez. Uh, Dana's starting to make loud, we have to clean the kitchen noises.
Uh-huh.
And if I fall asleep and wake up
I'll get cleaned eventually.
well, I know. It's just that Dana says she doesn't want to stay up too much longer.
no,
What?
I'm not exactly
No, that what did you say?
what I said is if I fall, I don't want to fall asleep and wake up to find we've left everything in the kitchen.
Oh.
He won't be destroyed.
What did she actually say?
Oh, no, no, all right, all right. I misunderstood what she said. Um, no, she said she didn't want to wake up and find that I left all the stuff in the kitchen.
Ah,
But but no, we'll we'll be done pretty soon, hon.
and then we encounter a trainer with 5 Pokemon.
Oh, jeez.
Like
Oh God.
right as you say that, we got a kind of a big team coming up.
Yeah, but at least they're lower level.
Yeah,
So
all the
you're
grunts have lower level
so
Pokemon.
I'm trying to remember. You're at the rocket complex, right?
Silpho, actually,
Oh.
it's not. It's just been taken over by Team Rocket.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. So this is like your big battle against Team Rocket then.
Yeah,
And then after that and after that do we go to the finals?
wouldn't that be nice?
Probably not too far away from it.
We're going to be hitting up the eighth, not the eighth gym, the sixth gym after this. Yeah, the next thing to do would be hit up the sixth gym in the city. Pikachu, put your glasses on. The Voltorb is right there. Only reason I wasn't using other moves is because Thunderbolt would be resisted by Voltorb, and Surf is like, we'll go with Submission because it's not like Voltorb has a crap ton of defense anyway. I had my reasons for doing things that way. Okay, you know what? Screw this. We're going with Dugtrio. So they're going to open up all the doors.
All right.
Ah, my Pikachu leveled up. Okay. No, my Pikachu didn't level up. Okay, Alakazam, we're just bringing you out for a real quick blast as well. Where was I looking? It's late, guys. Sometimes it's a little difficult to think when it's late, you know? Maybe a little.
Yeah, I know.
No, I'm fine, actually. I'm fine. This is fine.
Eep.
Right. 7th floor. And of course, the floors do get smaller as we go up.
Well, of course. I mean, it's a tower, isn't it?
Even though it's just, even though it on the outside is perfectly vertical, weirdly enough, yet it's more pyramid shaped on the inside because of the way the floors are laid out. It kind of doesn't make sense. A bit of mismatched geometry going on here. Here we go. Ground type Pokemon for Pikachu to take on. Thank goodness Pikachu knows Surf. Thank goodness I made that change in my save file. Okay, now Pikachu is leveled up again. Like, I smell a rat. Oh, that's awfully rude. Pikachu's just a cute little mouse. And no, she doesn't
An
smell
electric mouse.
bad. Yeah. Oh, what perfect timing. Ground type against my grass type. And another one. Yes.
Oh,
Thank you,
wow.
game.
Apparently, the oldest octopus fossil is 296 million years old. That's predating the dinosaurs. So there were
Nice.
cephalopods before there were dinosaurs.
Yeah! No squidding!
No squidding. Yeah, so we outlasted the dinosaurs and the humans.
You mistook me for a self-employed? Nope. I'm just here to battle. I know who to challenge. Getting a truly glitchless run of one of the Generation 1 games is basically impossible. The CPU trainers are very smart.
Oh, jeez.
It is trying to poison a poison type Pokemon. That doesn't work. To poison a poison type Pokemon, you need to first make it not a poison type, which is not possible at this point. Up we get to the next floor. Here we go. Heading back to the stairs. Floor 8. Okay, well, yeah, we're definitely getting our climbing up pretty quickly, I guess. Somewhat quickly. That's as far as you go. That's as far as you go. Oh wait, Mario Advance isn't a thing yet relative to this game. I mean, sure, Birdo already existed, but even so. Got Charizard. still going to be a while before we get flamethrower onto this thing.
Yeah.
And definitely making up for that lost hour that
Yeah.
didn't get to happen last time.
True enough. What?
I'm not quite sure how sound could possibly miss.
Oh, jeez. All right. uh, oh, God.
What's up?
Well, we just got that stuff to clean up.
Hmm.
How much longer till we fully defeat Team Rocket here?
I'm probably not going to go all the way through with it. Just
Ah.
the grunts prior to the rival battle. I'll save the last bit of it for next time, along with the gem and onward. Sleep would be nice. like, your Pokemon have weak points. I can nail them. But do you have a hammer for that? And is it good enough? And then again, I could just, I don't know. We'll work things out as I go along, right?
Yeah.
You know, game, 20 damage really isn't that threatening anymore.
Yeah, true.
Now, early on, Sonic Boom is pretty threatening. Now, not so much. No. And I feel like we should be stopping sometime soon. Maybe after we
Yeah.
get to the healing point and finish up the floor with the healing point.
Yeah.
Speaking of the floor with the healing point, we are on that floor. So, like, a couple more battles should do it, I guess. I'm pretty sure there are, like, only a couple more floors left after this anyway. The 10th and 11th floors.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be too many trainers left outside of the rival battle. Jesse and James and then Giovanni. I could be silly people and just finish off Silphco entirely tonight. So what shall we do then?
Probably pack it in. Ugh. So who was here with us tonight? I know Cake was here. I know Spooter was here.
Uh,
Anyone else?
Yuki-chan.
Oh, Yuki, that's right.
I just got a little bit more to do then.
All right. And by the way, I did do our shout outs for the evening. Our collab partner, RankoHoshino. And
Howdy.
earlier in the chat room, we had Yuki-chan, or AC Yuki-chan TTV. She's a streamer as well, and she also resubbed, which is awesome. Thank you again for that. And also thanks to Cake and Spooter for showing up in the voice chat.
Yeah.
Always
And
great
then
to have you around.
got that hidden max potion in that one bed.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Pikachu. So cute. So happy. There's still got some stuff to do. Yeah, we still have some stuff left to do in this building. But I guess he's like, let's call it quits now.
Ah. Well, yeah, because we definitely have to get the yeah, Guy,
The
can't think.
fooding room.
Yes, we have the fooding room. Yeah, the
Kitchening.
food
The
place.
kitchen.
We got to get it cleaned up.
The kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
I just need to get in bed. All right. I'm trying to soft reset. Come on, let me soft reset. And it's just making me talk to Pikachu over and over and over again. Also, I need to recharge the Game Boy Advance SP that I'm using as a controller. There we go. Mid Pikachu conversation, why the hell not? There we go.
All right. So we got those shout outs done.
Mhm.
And
I have no one to raid tonight other than it being pretty late as it is.
yeah.
And Koi took the night off anyway because Turkey Day, and then the next.
Well, that's another reason why I decided to start late anyway, despite it being a take it easy day. Because let me tell you, if I started the stream at a normal work night time, I would have been late anyway because we weren't done eating yet. So let me roll the
no
credits.
Koi stream.
Oh, go ahead.
Because of Turkey Day, and even if he did stream, he would be done by now anyway. And no stream from him tomorrow because Friday is his night off.
All right, so let's see who is getting our raid tonight.
You're just getting your raid. I'm not raiding anyone.
Oh, you're not raiding anyone?
I just want to go to bed.
All right. Well,
Sometimes I just don't raid anyone.
All right, then we're going to raid Enigma ZV. We haven't raided him in a while. And until tomorrow night, I forgot to change that. Tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern, it's Candlepin Bowling.
We won't be going as late as this one.
Yeah. Follow and subscribe. Join the Particle Acceleration. You can also join us on Discord. That is !Discord in the chat. Or scroll down to where it says Join the Particle Acceleration on Discord. Until tomorrow, I'm DJ Particle. I've been here with
RankoHoshino.
And we are out of here. Peace.
Take it easy. Stay safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.